I am a westernized, barely Indian brat. I'm an atheist. I smoke, I drink. I've had sex before marriage. And probably the worst thing about me, I'm not an engineer. In fact, I make music for a living. I make music of all genres, but I haven't played an Indian sounding tune in my life. I don't give a shit about morals. I don't give a shit about being a bad influence. I don't give a shit about being a disgrace. I'm just a westernized, barely Indian brat. But people take to the streets over me. My existence corrupts. Don't you see? I'm a Western import with an Indian story like a skinny, tall, dark, boobless Sunny Leone. God. You know, I am the rust on the ironclad roofs. I'm the dust on the Swadeshi spools. I'm the rose of the Valentine's Day, and I'm okay with Karan Johar being gay. If he is, I don't know. And you know, I'm basically chilled out. And there are a lot of chilled out people like me in India who will be like, you know, we've had chilled out stuff in our country forever, you know, we've always had the Kama Sutra. I would never argue with a cultural savior about what's really Indian, okay? I wouldn't. This westernized Indian brat, barely Indian brat, is here to say something a little different. If you cultural saviors want to save the country from us, the steps are thus. Yes, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you how to save the country. Is everyone excited? Save the country. Yes,
Not so.
First, not sure. The first step to save the country: ban the internet and smartphones, because that is how our Indian innocent boys and girls are going to get to meet each other and play with each other's toys. No, not those kind of toys. You've already banned that. Good job with that. Good. The next thing you have to do is ban alcohol. Ban alcohol. And I'm not saying, like right now, it's just difficult to find on a few days a year, you know, those dry days. Make it impossible to find a beer. Just like you've made it impossible to find weed. And I have more sarcastic seeds to sow. I think the next step, one should need a license to own the X and X chromosome. Because, you know, we've seen you've tried to own women before, but as you know, when they grow, they become a little more difficult to control. They don't listen to you anymore. It'll be much easier to control an embryo. And I really hope that, you know, getting an X and X license would be more difficult than getting a driver's license. Because I swear I didn't know how to drive when I got mine, but in this country of safe Indian culture, it's perfectly fine to let somebody go out and risk death in the streets. But if a girl and boy's pinky fingers were to accidentally meet, oh my god, it's westernization! Break out the cultural nukes! Which are basically harassing people and getting shit taken off YouTube. And then cultural saviors go home to your traditional Indian homes, to your traditional Indian wives, and you have traditional Indian sex using Western designed Durex. So the next, obviously, which brings me to my next point, the next thing you have to ban. You have to ban condoms. Because condoms really are the worst invention. They allow our innocent Indian children to have sex with total impunity. You hear that censor board? That's real life nudity and real life fucking. I said the word fucking. Please ban the use of the word fuck, because as everybody knows, when you ban the use of the words, people stop doing things, right? Or what if they start doing things wrong? And what could be more wrong than schlong on schlong? Holy shit, it's the gay shit. Alright, so you don't want your children to be gay, right? You've tried banning gay sex, alright. That didn't really work. So let's explore the root cause of gayness. Alright? And this is all scientifically true what I'm going to tell you. Really, trust me. So, Turns out there is an organ responsible for all unnatural carnal interest. And it is called the brain. So therefore the next step for you to save the country is definitely to ban or limit the supply of brains, therefore reducing the chances of your child ever going gay. It's simple. And if you are indeed correct, you know, that being gay is a choice, simple. Ban choices. Ban choices. Because after all, any deviation from the perfect way of life would be called a choice, right? Like my choice to speak up here. You don't like what I'm saying? Ban voices. Along with all the aforementioned vices and internet-based devices, turn this whole country into a fucking North Korea. Or at least a desi Saudi Arabia. You know, I really see all your effort. I see all your effort to turn this country into a desi Saudi Arabia. I see it. I see it! But I feel something. I feel something taking over me. I don't know what it is. Oh my God. I can feel it. I think it's westernization. Oh no, I think it's America. I think, oh no, I don't know what it is. Oh no, I think it's the media. I think it's peer pressure. Oh no, it must be westernization. Oh my God. Oh shit, it's alcohol. Oh my God. It's alcohol, it's westernization. Oh, I'm sorry. I see all the effort that you're taking to turn this country into North Korea or Desi Saudi Arabia or whatever. But you know what? Whenever I see you guys, your cultural saviors, flex your muscles, doing something that only you can get away with, the only thing I see is you embarrassing yourself with how limited your game is. And I also see that you are more like me than you are ready to admit. The only difference is that I don't give a shit if the girl next door is a hapless virgin or a westernized whore. I know who I am at my core. I'm a westernized, barely Indian brat, and anybody else's culture isn't going to change that. I just wish you had this level of confidence, because then maybe you'd mind your own fucking business! Yeah. Thank you!